Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do foundation featured for you, and I have a drugstore foundation and it's new and it's from Revlon. It is the Photo Ready Insta filter, which, have we seen this before? I think because the way they did their blur and the wrinkle stuff before, but it's new, and it comes with this sponge applicator, which I'm not going to use. I mean, anyhow, it's in a variety of shade ranges, and I don't think it has any SPF. It's got a lot of ingredients, nothing that struck me as, you know, horrible, like alcohol or anything like that. So I'm kind of hoping that, you know, this will be okay. It comes in, like I said, lots of shades, sort of. They run very light. So this was actually, I bought shade 1, maybe the 3rd lightest, and I tested it. It was too light, so I returned it and I got shade 200 nude. And this has happened to me before with Revlon foundations. They seem like, you know, you're going, okay, I'm about the lightest, second lightest foundation, and you kind of go along, you pick one, and you bring it home, and it's like white. So that always tells me that I don't know how the dark shades work for really dark skins, you know, because if I'm already I'm like the 5th one up from the lightest, and I'm really pale, so what does that do for somebody who's like 5 shades darker than me? You know what I mean? We're running out of shades. Okay, this also varies in price from about $13 to $17, depending on where you find it. The great thing about Revlon is there's usually some kind of coupons you can use, whether at Ulta or just, you know, manufacturer coupons from Revlon. So that's a plus. Also, there is a new setting spray with Revlon, and this is actually a prep and mist setting. Well, it's both. Prep, set, refresh is what it's called. And it's from the Photo Ready line. And let us look at ingredients. I think I remember this wasn't bad either. There is witch hazel, which hazel is a little tricky, can be sensitizing. There is some watermelon and apple extract, which are actually pretty good. So it's a little interesting. Yeah. What's that for? There is fragrance in it, of course, I swear. Oh, this is my bad side. So you guys were right. The YSL foundation with denatured alcohol being the 3rd ingredient in there is really problematic for sensitive skin. I also went looking, and the Jouer foundation has alcohol in it. Not the 3rd ingredient, but it's up there. Also, the Huda Beauty has, I believe, the linalool or the cinnamol hexate. There's something, I might have kind of made up a word right there, but it's one of those ingredients that are also sensitizing, not great. So what that means is that these are not, if you are sensitive like me, these are not your everyday foundations. These are going to be your occasional foundations, or your, you know, once in a while foundations. If you wear them 2-3 days in a row, you get a breakout, because your skin just kind of breaks down and it has nothing, no way to defend itself, and it's just not good. But if you use it once and then, you know, alternate other products, that kind of thing, you're probably okay. Just letting you know. So, and I don't know if there's anything in here that is sensitizing so far. I mean, my God, we are 6 minutes. We are so far into this video and I haven't even put it on. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, so no primer, just SPF, Paula's Choice. I am going to twist this baby up and, right? Oh my God, what if this one doesn't work? What if I got a dud? Come on, there it goes. Are you supposed to wet this sponge? Like, what gives? I think it's a pretty good match. I think this is a horrible sponge to apply it with. See, it is even light. Okay, let's go in with the Beauty Blender. Doesn't say like kind of coverage. It's definitely a medium coverage. Seems pretty decent. Beauty Blender side is pretty good. Oh, this side, no, thank you. Let's do a brush. I'm using my Real Techniques brush. You don't get an ounce, you get 0.9. This brush maybe is not the best. It's a little streaky, but the brush side definitely does more coverage than the foundation, than the Beauty Blender side. But I'm gonna buff this out just a little bit. And I'm gonna also see if the Beauty Blender side is buildable. Every time I say buildable, I think of Build-A-Bear. Oh, it is. I think this builds. This is actually pretty good, you guys. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a filter. I don't know how perfect I'm going to look in photos. I will give it a try and see. But I have to say there's some good coverage. It's going on smoothly. It's not doing that weird when you try to spread it and then it wipes itself away. It's not in my pores. It's not in my lines so far. Yeah, so pretty good. You even did a good job covering my blemishes, the textured skin I have. So I think it's pretty good for covering redness, freckles, that kind of thing. Everything looks pretty smooth. Not bad, not bad. So I am going to just put my concealer on that's from their Youth FX line. Kind of forgot about this, but if I remember correctly, I liked this concealer. I got 02 Light Pale. All right, so now I'm going to just put in some e.l.f. This is their loose powder. It's a little messy, holy crap. But I guess I'm just going along with the drugstore theme. This is Radiant one. I'm using my Kat Von D brush. I love this brush because it's synthetic, but it's so soft. It doesn't push away product. It just sort of, oh, feels like a kitty cat. But, you know, I love a lot of cheap brushes. Like, I love my Real Techniques one, but after using this, those kind of feel rough. Woe is me. Okay. Okay, so we have powdered I am going to put on some more makeup and magically transform myself and come back to you guys in just a hot second. Okay, people. I like this. I like it. I feel good. It feels good. I feel like the color's right. It blended right. My makeup went on top of it nicely. Yeah. So, and remember, this isn't with like any primer or anything else. So I did put setting spray on this side only because I need to test it. This is my thing. Every time I try something new, I only put it in one place. Unless, okay, I shouldn't say that. If I try one thing new, and then I can put it all over my face. But sometimes if I'm trying two things, I will just sort of centralize its location so that I can pinpoint, you know, I mean, I'm already broken out here, which I don't know if that's helpful, but at least I can know if it's worse or if it's not getting better. I'll lay off on the setting spray. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm really liking my makeup today. Stay tuned for eyeshadows. I'll let you know what they are. I'm just wearing Essence blush. And I didn't even bronze. I just used this LA Girl contour powder from CVS. It wasn't bad. It kind of wasn't the best. I mean, I think I like the Profusion one better that I used from my holiday palette video, but I do like this. And this is Marc Jacobs. This is this. Okay, so everything worked, and I am going to let this sit on my face for a few hours at least, get through some of the day. And yeah, so I am happy so far. Hopefully this got, now I do have a criticism. Besides the price, I mean, dude, Revlon, get over yourself. You don't need to charge almost $20 for a foundation, even though at Walmart it's $13, but yeah, if you go to Ulta. So, see this? That's just a mess. This, if they had put this in a bottle with a pump, I'd be so much happier. We don't need this sponge. It didn't apply very well. This cap now is obviously dirty because it's keeping the hole, you know, down there, and it keeps oozing. So I haven't touched it, and I'm sitting here on my makeup table just like foundation coming out, which is fine. It's gonna stay clean and usable. It's just not, like, why? Yeah. Okay, there you go. I will see you guys later. Okay, so I am back for final check-in. It has been a solid 6 hours wearing this foundation, and as you can see, I think it looks pretty good. Even my lipstick stayed on. And I just had shrimp scampi. My eyeshadow's doing good. So I really was happy with my face today. I know that sounds funny to say, but you know what I mean when you have kind of a good face day. And I felt like that with this makeup on. It felt comfortable. It didn't feel like it broke down or got weird or textured or anything like that. And that happens even with some of the good stuff. Even my, you know, my Bye Bye lines, or my the Jouet, or oh gosh, what's another good one I like? Giorgio Armani maybe? Where I just feel like, you know, after a while my skin just kind of gets, and this felt really comfortable. And I think it isn't, you know, it doesn't claim to be long wearing or anything like that, but I feel like it wore long enough for me. And it's supposed to be instant filter. So I posted some pictures, or I should say I took some pictures and posted them on social media and stuff like that. So I can post them here in the, whatever, in the frame. Or I really do think that it made my skin look good for photos. So, so yeah, I think it does. I think it fulfills that claim. Yeah, So I will leave links below to what I used, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. Be sure to click that notification button so you catch all my foundation featured videos to come. And please give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.